Hey there YouTube fans, AC Productions here, and today I'm going to be showing you on how to replace your front wheel fairing. I've gotten a lot of comments before about my wheel fairing just because it did have a crack here in the front. Show you over here. Not too sure if you could see it in the camera, but as you can see there is a little scar right there. Now I did manage to repair it at the time, and just mind you that back when the bike was brand new in 2015, when it did just come out, parts for this bike were very limited. So I kind of just did with what I had and the tools I had to fix it, because at the time, like I said, there was no replacement parts, nor did I want to spend more than $100 from the dealership to buy a new plastic fairing. Today I'm going to be showing you on how to replace it in case you were also in an accident or you happen to crack it. I just bought a replacement fairing, and now let me show you the tools that you'll need to do this job. An 8mm socket with ratchet and a 4mm Allen key. Okay, so just note that what we do on this side is going to be the exact same thing on the other side. So first things we're going to need to do is remove this bolt here with the 4mm Allen key, and then this bolt over here with the 8mm socket. Okay, just note on the other side you're going to have this bracket with where the 8mm bolt is, and that bracket is holding onto your brake line. Okay, this is how it should look like. So just pull it out, and you can leave the bolt down there. It's not going to really go anywhere. Just move this bracket off to the side and it should stay in place. Okay, next, after you remove both sides and all four bolts, just go ahead and pull it out. Just get it from one side and then lift up from the other side and it should come out. So as you can see, here is the old fairing. Okay, at this time, what I'm going to do, you don't have to do this, but I'm just going to go ahead and clean this area of the forks, because when the fairing's on, you can't even get to this area for cleaning. As you can see how dirty it is there. So I'm just going to get a towel and give it a good wipe down. Again, this is up to you if you want to do this procedure or not. If not, just go ahead and put your new fairing in. Okay, now before we put the new fairing, which is this one right here, you're going to notice that on the new fairing, at least the one that I got, didn't come with the little rubber grommet spacer. So luckily I still have the original one. So what we're going to do is we're going to take those out and we're just going to transfer it over to the new one. Okay, so now to remove it, all you have to do is just grab your tool, any tool, and just push on the center part of this little ring spacer. So just push it in, and at the same time with your hand on the other side to catch the part. So once you push it in, as you can see on the other side, there it is. So all you have to do is just pull it out. Okay, and just note that this flat part goes on the inside. After that, you want to do is just grab this rubber piece and just pull it out. Pull it out from this side or pull it out from that side. It really doesn't matter which side you pull it out, but I like to push it in from this side and then grab it from that side to get it out. Alright, now that you got it out, now you're going to go ahead and you're going to put this part onto the new fender. And it's pretty much the reverse of what we just did. So now you're just going to grab your new fender, and what we're going to do is we're going to squish this part to get it in. So just squish it and then push it through. It should be fairly simple to push it in. It's pretty soft rubber. You shouldn't have any problems. And there we go. Alright, now that part's in, we're going to grab our little metal spacer that we had taken out, and we're going to put it in from the inside. So just note, like before, this part is going to go in like so. Just go ahead and push it in until it's nice and seated. Okay, so now that you have this part, you want to repeat the process to the other side. Okay, if you're wondering why the floor is actually a little wet over here, it's because I decided to also take the time to actually wash my wheel. Since I do have the cover, it just makes it a lot more simple to get around the whole diameter of the wheel. So that's what I decided to do. It's just a quick, simple, just little wash. Alright, so now we're ready to put our fairing back on. Okay, so same as before, what you want to do is you want to make sure you put it in like so. Make sure that these tabs are facing downward and not off to the side like that. So just make sure that they're facing down. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this back in. This is our new fairing, and it should go fairly in pretty smooth. You may want to press these sides right here. So you may want to press the sides on both ends to like give it a little flex to put it inside by the wheel area. So just go ahead and press it a little bit, and then once you get it, it should slide pretty good. All right, so next what we're gonna do is just the reverse of what we did before. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put our screw here with the 4mm Allen key, and then our bolt at 8mm in the back. Okay, now when you get to this side, make sure that you don't tighten the other side, because if you tighten the other side, it's not going to give you any room to actually move this around to get the bolts in. So that was just something I forgot to mention. So put the bolt in, line it up, and then just go ahead and screw this in. So tighten that up. But for that bolt that's over here, just go ahead and swing this over, and make sure you line up the screw on the hole, and make sure that you line it up to the other side. Once you get it lined up, just go ahead and tighten down the bolt. Okay, and lastly, all you need to do is just tighten down the bolts on this side, these two here, this one here, and same thing on the other side. Well, that concludes our video on how to replace your front wheel fairing. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And thank you for watching.